Well, I guess it's safe to assume if you're watching this last video here, you probably thought the same thing about the demo that I did when I first saw it. Wow. And again, the wow factor is much higher when you see it in person. You can touch the things, you can see, I mean, you just like, wow, it's really there. It really does this. There's not a lot of sales involved with this. I've been in a lot of companies where you have to compare your product to the other product and then say why you want to spend twice as much on my product than what you're going to get down at the store. So like I said, I sell a lot of nutritional products. And I've sold very good boutique products, I like to call them. But in the industry of direct sales or multi-level marketing, network marketing, whatever you call it, most often what the case is a product is outpriced from what people can get in the stores. My thinking is this: if your product costs, 50% as much, 50% more than your competitor's product, you have to deliver 10 times more value. If your product costs twice what a competitor's product costs, you have to deliver 100, 200% better value. What you're looking at, that technology that's in the sanitary napkins and even more in the diapers, that technology is available for basically the same price. Some gals say it costs them about $1 more per month to use this product. Other gals report that it costs them less to use our product because they're not going through soaking pads, soaking pads, soaking pads, soaking pads. There's a tremendous, like I said, opportunity here. This is a product that has legs. In the last 2 years, this company has racked up 1.5 million distributors without coming to North America. The largest growing company in networking history produces a very fine juice from acai, from down in the Amazon, and in 4 years, they had a total of 1.9 million distributors. There's already 1.5 in 2 years here. One of the reasons it's moving like this is there are no barriers set up. No, we would love you to be involved. We would love to make it very easy for you to share it without any barriers like charging you for the privilege of sharing our product or force feeding you a certain amount of product that you have to buy every month to fit into some structure that somebody built up so they can do it on a whiteboard and show you how you make $100,000, which is not how people really buy whatever kind of product it is. I've been in the industry for 17 years. I've gone over to people's houses who've been in it for a very long time, and there's products stacked up that are not being used. That's one of the turnoffs of our industry. Well, that's just not going on here. The company knows once you see that demo, especially if you see it live, chances are incredibly high that you're going to be one of their distributors. And once you use the product, you're definitely not going anywhere else. So they're not force feeding us products that are going to be used anyway. This very mellow attitude is what made this thing grow like bonkers in Hong Kong, where they took away the business from the largest producer of feminine napkins on the planet in 2 years, surpassed them, knocked them from 30% market share back to 12, and they went, and it took them decades to get there. And our company went from 0 to 15% market share in 2 years. The opportunity is here in America right now. And this is going to take over because, as you see, it is a much superior product. It kind of comes down to this. There are a bunch of ladies that are going to use the product. You can decide to lead them or simply lose them to somebody else who tells them about it. That's really what it comes down to. So it's a very simple thing to share. Anybody can kind of do the demo. It's a very lucrative deal. I don't want to go into exact figures and stuff here on the video until we have the paperwork to present it, because the FTC gets a little wild with things. But Like I said, I've been in the industry for 17 years. I've done over 100 million in sales myself. I've been very fortunate to get mailbox money, as I like to call it, for 15 years. Been living on it. It's great. I have never seen the kinds of money that's being made in 2 years here in this company that I know people who earn millions a year in the industry. I have a bunch of friends who do very, very well, better by far than I do. And none of them are making half of what I see being made here. And these are in established companies, companies that have done $1 billion. They're some of the original distributors who have, tens and tens of thousands or hundreds, 100, 200,000 downline members, not even approaching half of the kind of money that's being made here. And I think it has a lot to do with that product is stone cold brilliant. It really does what it does. And the fact that there are no barriers set up. And I was just doing a demonstration the other day for some gals, and one of the gals was a lot of fun. And she was very excited. She wants to go out and talk to all of her girlfriends and then meet other gals. And she said something that really stuck in my head. She says, look, we're bleeding every month anyway. We might as well get paid for it. And I was just like, golly, it's just so true. I was married to an OBGYN, and she taught me a lot about what goes on with gals, because it's dinner table talk was at our house, and she's delivering babies and all that kind of stuff, and there was a lot of issues that I heard about related to the bacterias. There were issues I heard about related to using the tampons, because that stuff's actually designed by nature to flow out of you. You're not supposed to put a dam there and block things up. And she told me about that there are a lot of gals, and I heard this from Love Moon folks too, is that there are a lot of gals who are using tampons because they simply don't want the accidents. Well, you saw in the video, this kind of removes that barrier. And so I'm kind of excited about this. I like bringing good products to market. More than bringing good products to market, I like money. I'm in this industry because of the money. And I'm in this company because I've never seen this kind of money in a company ever before. And one of the things that gets brought up a lot, especially with a startup company, now this isn't a startup company totally, they're 2 years old. They've been just doing business elsewhere. They've just come to America. It's startup here in America and Canada and places like that. But people always ask me, are they funded? Are they able, to meet the growth and whatever? And this thing's growing monstrously. I've been in companies that have grown too fast and have shut down because they simply couldn't keep up with production, couldn't keep up with delivery. And explosive growth is called explosive growth for a reason. It blows up in your face. And everybody, when they do these deals, say things, oh, we're well financed. And everybody says that. Well, I'm not going to just repeat the same old tired lines. This is not the same old tired MLM. But I will give you a little point. Maybe you can make a decision for yourself on whether or not you think the owner of the company has enough money to bring this product worldwide, or to bring it at least through America, if this is where you're looking at it and doing it. The owner of the company last year gave money to charity. $2 billion. Now I ask you, how much money do you have that you can give away $2 billion? And somebody who has that much money, do you think they have the money on hand if they need to build a factory here and build a factory there? I ask you. So thanks for stopping in, taking a look. Please get back with the person who sent you to the site, right here to teamlovemoon.com, and thank them for sharing the opportunity with you. You can get started right now. You can sign up for free. There's no gimmicks here. That product that you looked at in the videos up there really does that. You really don't have to pay money to be involved. You don't have to commit to some arbitrary thing. Try the products. Try the business. We'd really love to have you on board. Have a great day. Tommy J. Talk to you later.